walking, I strum my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. When I'm walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Body and beats, I stain my sheets, I don't even know why. My girlfriend, she's at the end, she is starting to cry. When I'm walking, I strut my stuff, and I'm so strung out. I'm high as a kite, I just might stop to check you out. Let me go on, like a blister in the sun. Let me go on, big hands, I know you're the What's with these homies dissing my girl? Why do they got her from? What did we ever do to these guys that make them so violent? But you know I'm yours, and I know you're mine. I know just like Buddy Holly. And you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. Don't you ever fear, I'm always there. I know that you will. Your tongue is twisted, your eyes are slit. Guardian. And you know I'm yours, and I know you're mine. I know just like Buddy Holly. And you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. Bang, bang, knock on the door. Another big bang, you're down on the floor. Oh no, what do we do? Don't look now, but it locks my shoe. I can't run and I can't kick. What's the matter, babe? I'm feeling sick. What's the matter, what's the matter, what's the matter, you? What's the matter, babe? I'm feeling blue. I know just like Buddy Holly. And you're married Tyler Moore. I don't care what they say about us anyway. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Good morning, Lassiter High School. I'm John.
And I'm not Max with your announcements today.
Seniors, don't forget to submit your slide for the senior graduation slideshow. All slides must be submitted to the school counseling by April 24th. Check Naviance for more details.
And now we have Aiden going on 4 unrelated tangents.
Today, I'm going to tell you why Kirby breaks the laws of physics and is really stupid, but also cute, but mostly stupid. He's also an infinite source of free energy. I forgot to mention that. I was going to do it in the suit, but I have a wedding to go to. I didn't want it to get dirty. Before we get started, I'm just going to ignore all of the Kirby lore from the various Super Smash Bros. Games because I don't play them and I don't care enough to look. So I'll probably get Max to deal with it. Kirby, insert last name here, is simply put a pink blob circle, sphere, with thoughts of anti-world domination. Like he just wants to sit under a tree and eat his like tomatoes and cake, which is a weird combo now that I've said that out loud. But those are both things that Kirby eats in game. The central mechanic in Kirby games is the use of so-called copy abilities, where Kirby inhales an enemy and just kind of assimilates their power. Like here, there's just like kind of a knight, a green little pointy helmet knight guy. I think it's pointy. Kirby inhales that and swallows him, and then he gets a sword. Yeah, Kirby, like the cute little sphere. He can steal the power of everything from like a nice little snowman to a nuclear warhead. I don't know. The main recurring antagonists of Kirby games, to my knowledge, are King DDD, who is something. He might be like just a large Waddle Dee. I don't know. And Meta Knight, who is very in shape and skill similar to Kirby, but is not pink. He's like a dark blue, purple, black thing sometimes. There are a few characters that, Kirby was able to fully befriend both of those, just by the way. King and Purple Blob, who might not even be purple, I might be misremembering. There are a few characters that Kirby was unable to fully befriend and had to eliminate. Among them are Void Termina, Zero, this thing that almost destroyed the entire planet, twice, a blue wall of flesh, which let's just run that clip real quick. That's terrifying. Lord Nightmare, which sounds like an emo punk rock band that probably isn't very good. Marks, who's just a little clown jester guy with a ball. He's pretty cool. I like Marks. He's funny. I think he's from Superstar Allies. I might have made that up though, so sorry. And Nagalore, who is my favorite. He's even more of a little guy than Marks. Never mind. Why do these weirdly unnerving and frankly bizarre entities, want Kirby dead? Do they fear him? Do they want his power? What even is Kirby? Kirby is the physical manifestation of positive emotion. In shorter and hopefully funnier terms, Kirby is a divide by zero error if it was given like a lollipop or some Lexapro. In the latest installment of the Kirby series, Kirby and the Forgotten Land, a new mechanic is introduced to the game. So Kirby and the Forgotten Land takes place in a post-apocalyptic, like Earth-esque world with like, I forget the word for it, but like really dilapidated. That's kind of a word for it. Old, broken skyscrapers and like high-rises. Scattered around the world are objects that Kirby can inhale and just kind of stick to. Like not swallow, but he can like, I'll give you an example. This chair, Kirby normally can just inhale this chair and then become the chair. But now Kirby can inhale the chair and just kind of wraps himself around it, and that's it. Among the things that Kirby can wrap himself around are a car. Carby Fully Loaded exists. Kirby does not need to refuel the cars that he consumes, which, I mean, yeah, it's a kid's video game with cute little things and Lovecraftian horrors. But I think Kirby should refill his car, because gas is expensive, and I want Kirby to also pay like $60 to fuel his car. I want Kirby to know the same pain that I feel whenever I am out of gas. Kirby violates the fundamental laws of information. Kirby intakes any matter and turns all of those into nothing. Nice. Does he? My theory is that Kirby breaks strong nuclear attraction. Kirby can take all of the matter that he intakes, separate off the protons, the electrons, neutrons, turns it into just protons and electrons, maybe with some neutrons in there, make some isotopes, I don't know. But he separates off all the fundamental particles and just turns it into a stream of hydrogen gas. Kirby fully loaded. Let's just go back to Kirby. Kirby can cleanly fuel his car using his hydrogen gas breath. What if he's like a dragon? Is Kirby a dragon? No, hold on. I'm going off script for this. There's a fire power up in Kirby. I think all of the Kirby games. Where he just fire. He just spits fire. How? Unless his breath is flammable. You know it's flammable and explosive. Hydrogen gas. Anyway, Kirby's hydrogen gas breath can fuel his car. Okay, I'm not very good at transitions, and Miss Minnick can attest to that. So I'm just going to move to my next point, so consider this my transition. Kirby is an infinite source of clean energy. Kirby breaks strong nuclear attraction and can turn any matter into pure hydrogen gas. Pink little blob. Kirby. He's probably like a foot tall in canon. I don't know. I haven't looked. I'm not going to. Thank you for watching me have 4 slightly related rants in about hopefully 7 minutes. I don't care that this segment's long. I'm tired. I'm not gonna cut out more of this. I wrote the script for this video at like 3 in the morning while driving home from Wisconsin on like February break. I have no recollection of writing this. The only thing that I've written recently is this outro. I don't remember writing anything else. I hope I never do this again.
Go visit the Trojan Coffee Shop today. They will be selling caramel, French vanilla, and mocha iced coffee for $2. It will be open during all lunch periods.
Next week is Senior Week. On Monday, seniors should wear pajamas. On Tuesday, you should dress for Hawaii. We will give you the rest of the details on our Tuesday broadcast, so stay tuned.
That's all announcements for today. Have a great day, Lassiter.
And go Trojans!